All right, let's continue on, guys. On to the losers, in my opinion. On to the losers. So, while my alarm sounds off, on to the losers of the trade deadline. And for me, the losers start with the Indiana Fever. Now, if you all are like, wait, why is the Fever a loser? Why are they a loser in the trade deadline? They didn't make any trades. My point exactly. Here's the thing about the Indiana Fever that you all have to know. This is a team that has the potential to be a dynasty. We might be watching a dynasty in the making with the Indiana Fever. With the core that they have, with the talent that they have, with the sort of fun factor that they have, this is a squad who looks really, really good, is entertaining, and is fun. And it's one of those things where I'm like, wow, you have possibly screwed yourself over. Possibly. Now, here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing to note. And the reason why I actually think they're losers at the trade deadline is because of this. Did you know that at the end of this season, Kelsey Mitchell is a unrestricted free agent? Yeah, let that sink in. She's an unrestricted free agent at the end of this year. And the reason why that's important is because unrestricted free agents can leave and go anywhere they want without their former team receiving anything. All right? Their former team receives nothing for them leaving. And guys, to me, I think that the Indiana Fever have possibly set themselves up for failure. The reason why is because, again, unrestricted free agent, and you have nothing. So you have no contract extension, because that's the thing. When you're on your last year of your deal, same thing happens in the NBA. Top players, if you're on the last year of your deal, the team before the deadline is going to try to re-sign you. They're going to try to do a sign and trade. They're going to try to do something to get something if you decide to leave. Some of the comments that Kelsey Mitchell has made in the past have indicated that that she's leaving, right? Some of the comments that she's made in terms of how she was sort of using third person when she was sort of talking about the Indiana Fever, and like how it's great that they got the All-Star game, and how excited she was for them and all that stuff. But it wasn't like I'm so excited for us to have this opportunity and blah blah blah. And then when she was asked about the trade, when she was asked about free agency, she was excited. She said she was excited to sort of explore that. Those comments, to me, definitely make it seem like it's not a done deal that she returns to this team. It makes me wonder, like, she might be gone. Kelsey Mitchell might be gone at the end of this year. And what do the guys? What do the Phoenix Mercury get? Nothing. They get absolutely nothing. And to me, I think it's dumb. I think it's a dumb decision. Now, maybe, contract negotiations are in the works. Maybe with the Indiana Fever in terms of getting her to re-sign with them. However, that stuff needs to be done before the trade deadline, because if it's not, at least you can trade her and get something. Even if it's trading her to a contender for the rights to their future draft picks. At least it's something. You are getting absolutely nothing if she decides to walk away. So to me, that's a dumb decision. Similar thing, guys. You all remember when Candace Parker was with the LA Sparks. She was with the LA Sparks for years and years and years. And time came where she was going to be a unrestricted free agent the following year. The LA Sparks did not trade her anywhere. They just let her be where she was. She ended up going to the end of the season, became an unrestricted free agent, and then she left the LA Sparks, went to the Chicago Sky as an unrestricted free agent, and the LA Sparks got nothing. Guys, I am someone who does not understand why any team would let a top player on their squad become an unrestricted free agent without trading them or without re-signing them or without doing something. I don't think it makes any sense. Like, why would you? You're going to walk away. You're going to walk away from somebody who plays, who gives you around 20 plus points a game. Someone who is a dynamic scorer. You're gonna possibly walk away from her with nothing in your hands. I think it makes no sense. Yes, Kelsey Mitchell might return to this team. She might, but the thing is, you have nothing, no recourse if she decides not to. All right. And so to me, I think it's dumb. A thing to note, guys, if y'all are curious, Erica Wheeler is also an unrestricted free agent. So I know a lot of y'all in the comments are saying, oh, the Fever should have traded should have traded Erica Wheeler. Erica Wheeler is an unrestricted free agent. I don't think they actually really, I don't think they actually re-sign her next year. She's an unrestricted free agent, so she's gone at the end of the season anyway. Likely. She may return, but definitely for way less money if she does return. Erica Wheeler. Timmy Fagbenle is a restricted free agent, so the Fever will get her to re-sign back. They'll just need to match whatever deal she might get in the free market. But Kelsey Mitchell, in my opinion, is the most impactful unrestricted free agent, and which is why I'm honing in on this so much, because I'm like, wow, this is a missed opportunity. Maybe she returns to this team, but if she doesn't, you're kind of messed up, right? Because again, you get nothing for that 20 plus points a game. So that is something to note. That is something to note. I know there's a lot of people who don't know about the sort of restricted free agency type of deal, and I wanted to just sort of explain that. So anyway, for this season so far, Kelsey Mitchell was averaging 17.7 points a game, 2.3 rebounds a game, and 1.9 assists per game. Absolutely is a huge baller for this squad. Katie says, is it possible that she's re-signed and we don't know? Or does that info have to be public? It has to be public, because if they re-signed her, it shows up on WNBA transaction page and nothing has shown up. So maybe she's in talks with them, but nothing has been signed. So yeah, that is a good question though. That is a good question. All right. Michael says Wheeler goes to Chicago. No. Bill, absolutely. Yes, she is. Just in terms of considering the amount of points per game and all that stuff. Katie says she may want to see how the season goes. If they are in the championship hunt, maybe she stays. I hope she stays. We love her in Indy. Yeah, I mean, Katie, I understand why Kelsey Mitchell has not resigned. I get it. Like, to me, if I am Kelsey Mitchell, yes, I'm doing exactly what she's doing now. I'm saying I'm gonna wait and see. I'm excited to explore free agency, and you're gonna see, and you want to see how the rest of the season goes, and then make a decision. So from Kelsey Mitchell's perspective, this makes a lot of sense. I think this makes a lot of sense. But from a GM management perspective of, oh crap, our biggest scorer is maybe leaving at the end of the season with and we get nothing. To me, it's a missed opportunity. It's dumb. So both sides, the player and the team have different perspectives, and they want different things. So that's the thing. For the player, absolutely, yes, she wants to wait until the end of the season to see how this goes. If the Fever do make a long run, and if she continues to get along with her teammates and whatnot, then she's like, okay, actually, yeah, I'll resign. Yeah, I'll sign on the dotted line. I'll resign for a max contract. I'll resign, right? Or if everything flounders, it doesn't go according to the way she wants to go, she can then say, okay, I'm gone. See you later. And for her, this works. This is a great situation. Similar to Candace Parker, right? She became a unrestricted free agent. There was she didn't get traded anywhere. Like, it worked out, and she was able to go where she wanted. But from a team perspective, guys, I don't think it makes any sense for you to have a player who averages more than 15 points a game becoming an restricted free agent at the end of the year, and you don't do anything to either lock them up for more years or trade them so you at least get something. Would they have gotten top-notch players for Kelsey Mitchell this season? No. Not because Kelsey Mitchell isn't good, but because she's on a expiring contract. So the most you would have gotten was probably a couple of draft picks, which to me is better than nothing, in my opinion. So that's sort of the thought process there. That's sort of the thought process. Erica's done at the end of the season. She's done at the end of the season. And a thing to note is that this team has the money. All right. The Indiana Fever have the money to re-sign Kelsey Mitchell to a max contract. They got it. They got the money to do it. They have it. All right.